Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into something truly life-changing. We're talking about how you can study for your master's or PhD in Germany and have everything, and I mean everything, paid for. Let's break down exactly how you can make this dream a reality.
Just stop and think about that for a second. What if you could get a world-class degree right from the heart of Europe without any of the tuition fees or financial stress? It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Well, it's a very real possibility, and we're about to show you the way.
So, first things first, why Germany? What is it about this country that makes it one of the absolute top destinations for students from all over the world? Well, the reasons are pretty amazing.
Okay, reason number one is a huge one. Germany has some of the best universities on the planet. We're talking institutions like LMU Munich and Heidelberg University. But here's the real kicker. Public universities there are tuition-free. Yes, even for international students, you get this top-tier education without that massive price tag.
And the benefits don't stop when you get your diploma. Germany is incredibly welcoming to its graduates. They offer a generous 18-month visa so you can stay and find a job. And guess what? It totally works. About half of all international students end up staying and building their careers there, thanks to a super strong economy.
Plus, you are definitely not going to be alone. You'd be joining this massive, vibrant community of over 300,000 international students. It creates this incredibly rich, multicultural vibe where you can build a global network of friends and future colleagues from day one. It's awesome.
Okay, so we've established it. Germany is an amazing place to study. But how do you actually make it happen financially? This is where the star of our explainer comes in, the DAAD scholarship. This is the key that unlocks that whole German dream.
So what is it exactly? Well, the DAAD scholarship is a fully funded award designed specifically for students from developing countries who want to get their master's or PhD in Germany. And its goal is really powerful. It's all about training specialists who can then go back to their home countries and help drive sustainable development. It's an investment in you and in a better future for everyone.
All right, let's get into the good stuff. We keep using this term fully funded, but what does that actually mean for your wallet? Let's break down the incredible financial support you'd actually get.
Let's start with the monthly stipend, the cash you get in your pocket. For a master's degree, you're looking at a solid 992 euros every single month. And if you're going for your doctorate, that number jumps up to an even more impressive 1,400 euros. And remember, this isn't just to cover tuition. This is your money to live on, comfortably.
But believe it or not, it gets even better. The scholarship also covers your travel allowance to get to Germany, it covers your health insurance, and it even gives you a one-time allowance to help you get settled in. And in some cases, you might even get help with your rent or an allowance for family members who come with you. They've literally thought of everything.
So at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds incredible, but is it for me? That's the big question, right? So let's check out the main eligibility criteria and see if this opportunity is the perfect fit for you. Okay, here's the rundown. You'll need a degree, of course. You'll also need at least 2 years of real-world professional experience under your belt. And you have to be from one of the eligible countries. A really key part is that you have to show that your motivation is tied to development. And finally, you'll need to prove you're proficient in either English or German, depending on the program you choose.
Now, if you're nodding along and ticking those boxes, it's time to talk strategy. Let's walk through your step-by-step game plan for putting together a killer application.
First up, you've got to get your documents in order. Pay super close attention to your letter of motivation and your CV. They actually recommend the Europass format, so that's a good tip. You'll also need a strong letter of recommendation from your current employer and, of course, proof of that 2-year work experience. Being organized here is so important.
So here's how the journey plays out. First, you pick up to 3 courses you're interested in, and you apply directly to those universities. Then, it's the universities that look at all the applications and suggest the top candidates to DAAD. If you make that list, DAAD will reach out to you directly to upload your documents to their official portal for that final selection process.
Okay, now listen up because this is a pro tip right here, straight from the source. If you apply to more than one course, say 2 or 3, you do not write separate motivation letters. You write one single letter that explains why you chose those specific courses and how you prioritize them. This is a super common mistake, but now you know how to avoid it.
Now I know looking at all these steps and documents can feel a little overwhelming, but it's so important to take a step back and remember what this is all really about. This isn't just paperwork and deadlines, it's the very first step towards something truly transformative.
And that right there is our core belief here at TrueSco. Every single great journey, every success story, every life that's been changed for the better, it all starts with one thing: a chance. An opportunity that comes along and you make the decision to go for it. This DAAD scholarship, it's one of those chances.
So, the real question is, are you ready to take yours? If this explainer has sparked something in you, make sure you subscribe to TrueSchool for more guides just like it. And come join our incredible community of over 700,000 dreamers and doers over on Instagram. We're sharing new opportunities there every single day. Thanks for being here.